Welcome back, everybody. This is another kitchen table review. I always appreciate you guys tuning in and watching and commenting. By all means, like and subscribe if you want to. But as I said, I just do this as another forum to talk about knives and see what everyone thinks about them. Today on the table, we have a somewhat elusive knife of the Manly Wasp. You can find them on some websites. You can still get them, and certainly like on eBay and so on. I have to give a nice shout out. I was able to land this because of my good friend JD over at Shadowborn Hanks on Instagram. He had one laying around and really wasn't using it, so I picked it up from him. So I appreciate that, JD. This was kind of my, if I'm going to carry a slip joint, I put this one on the back burner because I kept it for a little bit. I've had this for a little while, but if I were to carry a slip joint as a main one, I thought this definitely had one thing that I had to look for, and I thought, well, maybe I'll want one with a pocket clip. So as I flip it over, there it is. They do a nice job with their pocket clip. So we'll get into that in just one second. Some quick specs off of it. Just the ones I always look at, the ones I like to list are overall length, which is just over 6 3/4. So not a big knife, but that, again, that's kind of what this is designed for. And that's where, this is funny that this is a movement for me of like, okay, maybe I'm going to carry a slip joint. So where do I go with that? Slip joint is my main knife. Again, I've had Victorinoxes for years in my back pocket. So again, just a little over 6 3/4 overall length, and nice and light at 2.6 ounces. Not much in there, you know what I mean? You get these big, thick slabs for the handles, which is nice. No liners inside of it. Good, really heavy spring on the back spring there for it, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Some steel. Oh boy, the steel! I can't ever say enough about the steel on this guy, and that is right there. 14C28N. That is some of the best budget steel out there. I really wish we could start a movement and allow poor 8CR13 MOV to retire. It's been with us for so long. It's been through so many tours. Let's just let that guy retire, and maybe they can start moving to something like this, or even just a wee bit more of a 9CR18. But anyways, that's personal preference. As I mentioned before, as I showed before, they have a terrific pocket clip off of it. Very, very deep carry. Even goes past the end of the handle itself, which I love. Screw is not recessed. That's not a great big deal to me, but maybe some people. It's a nice round head screw, pan head screw, so I think that works pretty well for it. On the other side, they give you the plate, so if you're not using it on that side, you can swap it and do what you need to there, which I find to be a really cool touch. So I said, this knife is a little bit more elusive. Manly in general, they have this as a home run for a lot of people that love slip joints, and they have the Manly Peak, which I sadly got rid of. That was a really, really good knife. I don't know why I got rid of it. Longer, that was a lock back, and I really enjoyed that knife. But anyways, this guy, a couple different websites, you'll find them around $40 to $45. All right. So I don't know. I mean, is that a pretty good price? I think it is for what you're getting. It's still a budget price. Smaller knife, 40, 45 bucks. Yeah, maybe you could opt for a few different models, and there are a few different options. But again, though, you got to compare slip joints to slip joints. So other than that, I really like it. I think it's a great looking knife. It's got really good ergos. As you say, it's a smaller knife, so we're gonna hold it in hand and kind of cover up everything to do with it. I put my finger, it goes a little longer than that, but that's what it's designed for. That's the way it was made. It is not a flashy knife. You can get these in a couple different colors, but I like the one that it's black with some red liner inside of it. There must be a little red spacer all the way around inside of there, which I find to be pretty cool. I think it looks really nice. I will show you the problem that I have with this knife, and it'd be something I'd have to get used to. Again, I've carried this once or twice, but I kind of just put it on the back burner because I really do love the design of it. And when I close it, you'll see the reason why I like it. But here we go. The reason why I have a little hang up with this, right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you got 3 different stops on the way from open to close. 3 different stops on the way from open to close. That, I don't know if I feel like that's going to get to me somewhere along the lines where I just want to open this thing up, and you really got to rip it, because I give them commendable credit that spring back there is it is a door slamming spring. There is no doubt. You are opening it, and I mean, I'm giving it a good go, but it is not going to close on your finger. Yeah, of course I can close it. I can do it, but it is not a on accident. And I'll bring out another knife in a minute where I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that other one can really close. This one, it's forceful. And then again, even if you get past that first one where you're doing, okay, well there, now I just felt that. And for me to even try to close past that, it's just not going to do it. But I don't know. I think maybe that's something that kind of has deterred me from carrying it too much, too often. But let me know. Again, I'm curious about the comments. If you carry a slip joint as your main one, are you okay with that many stops? Is just a nice solid half stop more preferable? I believe because this company is in Bulgaria, maybe that's a little more prominent over there as well. So I'll put this back out and we'll do a few quick comparisons off this little fella, and you guys just let me know. One of the first ones I'm going to bring out is my other slip joint that I do own, and that is the Gerber straight lace. Gerber straight lace did a pretty good job. Size-wise, I can tell you this is almost the same knife, so if I was going to compare those two, that's almost a nice, perfect comparison. They certainly are different, and I can tell you one reason why I said about the spring is I can really just give this thing an easy push, and it's going to go close. It does have a half stop, but I mean, there's more tension there, of course, because it's a little thicker part that's hitting it. But as you can see, it's not much, and that blade's going to close. So again, I like the looks of these knives. I don't know. I haven't got past them being slip joints yet. I'm bringing out one more comparison because I love it so much. And it's quite popular knife. Our little K-bar dozer right there will straighten these guys up, because that's almost the same size. But that's where I'm at. I've carried this thing so often, I get used to that lockup and that clean sound. This guy definitely has a sound. It is a forceful spring to do what it needs to do off this Manly Wasp. But I don't know. This is going to be a quick review off there, and I'm done. I'm done talking. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think about the Manly Wasp? I do think it's a very clean looking knife. You get great materials. The price point, I think that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I haven't yet decided if a slip joint is for me yet or not. So, as a collector, I keep them. But, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have a really, really great day, everyone.